Okay, YouTube, this is some kind of maybe part 4 of Tailstock die holder. Not real proud of it, aspects of it anyway, but I got my holes drilled. I got my set screws, or grub screws. That one's relatively straight. It's good. 180 degrees from that one. That's pretty straight too, but not on the same line as that one. And then there's one at 45. I still have to drill and tap this one. I hope to do a better job here. So that's obviously the round die and the hex die is what this was all about in the first place. So the set screws, it's 6/32 by a 1/4 inch. They were a little bit long. So I took a little trick I learned on Aid's workshop. Adrian demonstrated this recently. I drilled and tapped 3 holes, 6/32. I left stick out what I didn't want, and ran this over the sander, the belt sander, until it was flush with the surface of the metal plate. And it gave me a very nice, clean, shortened grub screw. So, I don't feel like I explained that. Here's the belt sander. Here's the extended screw heads. Buzz, you know. There we go. Dumpster find. Looks like they were tapping this. Well, probably a 1/4 inch deep by the looks of these two. And must have had a crash here, which trashed the part. And brought it to my hands. It's about 1 1/4 inches thick, I think, 3 inches, and it's about 4 inches long. So I'm on my way to collecting material for when I have my mill. I have some of the tooling already. I have some squarish materials already. I just need the machine. So, obviously it's not going to be as challenging drilling on these flat surfaces, and I have a tool for drilling on this round, but I didn't use it. But all that's left is to do 3 set screws for this die, and my tool will be ready as long as I can find my slide rod. I have no idea where it's at. Oh, there it is. So let's drop out that. So here's the MT2 taper. And I guess the thing I'm most proud of or impressed with myself with was matching this bore from end to end, starting on one end, going in halfway, and pulling the tool out, reversing it, and start. Okay. Okay, laugh at you will. This may or may not work. Should be able to at least get it started. Yeah. Okay. I stopped at a... I was doing some dumpster diving on my way home from work last night. There's at least one tool shop, sometimes two, and I checked their chip bins out back. And I almost foresaw that I was going to get a chunk of aluminum. Well, hell, I did. Nice healthy piece. There's over 4 inches. It's like 1.25 maybe. I should be able to tell you exactly what it is, huh? Okay, so there's 125. How wide is it? 3 inches. So 125. Did I read that right? 1.25. Well, it's more than 1.25 inches. I can't even read this scale. There's a better one. Actually, it is 1.25. Little rough cut there. Looks like they had an issue when they were threading. These threads stop about 1/4 inch down. These go a bit deeper, but they don't make it all the way through. And this one's got some chuck rubbing. So, yeah, nice little aluminum find. Okay, I was able to get some set screws at work, 6/32. However, I did a horrible job drilling these holes, I basically have a 180, 180, and 45, I guess. And that allows me to get that thing centered. I haven't drilled the holes on this end yet. I hope to redeem myself and possibly do a little better job with the placement. It's 6/32 grub screws or set screws. The ones I got were a little long, so I borrowed a trick from Adrian at Ade's workshop. I tapped and drilled 3 holes for my grub screws. Then I left the excess sticking out on the back side and went ahead and ran that across my 6-inch belt sander and took that down to the surface and shortened those up to a reasonable length where they weren't sticking out, showing what a horrible job I did drilling and tapping. So far, I am going to use this as my first anodizing piece. I believe I have everything I need. I need to review some videos of how to anodize, and I need to get my DC power source worked out. And little dumpster diving find. Nice big block of aluminum, maybe 1.25 inches by 3 inches. And it's 4.25 inches long. I believe they failed here in the threading. These sides are all 3 threaded. Looks like the chuck crashed into the part here. So got a nice piece of material there for when I own a milling machine. At this rate, once I have the machine, I'm well on my way of having all the accessories, all the tooling that'll be associated with it. I guess right now, with the exception of probably a 4-inch vise. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, here we are over at my little, what size is this? It's the 6x36 belt sander. I've drilled and tapped for all 3 grub screws. Going to remove quite a bit of material. Looks like one of them's backed out a little bit. Let me take care of that one. Okay. Trimmed off rather neatly, I think. Okay, I've gone from basically from this to this, which fits the dimple quite well. So let me go ahead and get these other two sanded down a little bit, ground down, and that should just about finish this project, other than the anodizing, of course. Okay, here's the same material with a 8/32. That'll make for a deeper thread. Okay. I guess that wraps up the tailstock die holder until I choose or not choose to anodize it. I'll definitely bring you back for that. So you know what I say. Have a good day.